Hey guys, Brian with Cajun Cardboard coming at you with another PWCC Weekly Auction recap where we look at the top 100 cards that sold on a PWCC Weekly Auction that ended last night, August 14th. Today is August 15th. Trying to get this to you guys as soon as I can every Monday morning so you can get the results and check out what went up, what went down, where the market's going, and we'll talk through some of these cards and pull up about 15, 20 of them in Card Ladder, and I'll ramble about each one. So let's not waste any more time. As always, I've got screen share up and I've got PWCC Weekly Auction number 30. I've got it sorted basketball and basketball wax only. And it is sorted highest to lowest as far as sales price. All of these prices are going to include the buyer's premium of 20%. Remember, there's no seller fees on PWCC. 1731 total basketball and basketball wax sold on weekly auction number 30. Again, I've got the first 96 pulled up and we're going to go through them. Here is Rushmore, right? This is row one. We've got LeBron, Ja, Jordan, and Jordan. This LeBron card is really, really big time. I really like the look of this card. It's from 2004 Ultimate Collection. It's a buyback card, and it is serial numbered, hand serial numbered, Chris, at Card Ladder. In beautiful blue ink, number 12 out of 19. That's a pretty arbitrary number. He might have been 19 years old at the time, so maybe that has something to do with it. But just a beautiful LeBron autograph, on-card autograph card, which is a buyback. I don't have a lot of details about it. It's a pop one, but that was the huge winner, a $27,000 sale for that card. So LeBron takes the top spot last night. Next to that is a 2019 Flawless Ruby Ja, serial numbered to 15. This is a PSA 10, which is super rare nowadays, especially on thick patch cards. This is a pop one, not surprising. Sold for almost $20,000 last night with the buyer's premium included. The first card we're going to look up on Card Ladder is the staple of the hobby. It is Jordan. It's a PSA 9. In my opinion, this is a little more off-center than most PSA 9s. It's clearly off left to right. Again, not all 9s are going to be perfect, which is why they're 9s in the first place. This card last night sells for $18,600. The card over the last 6 months in PSA 9, despite the fact that everybody is screaming that the sky is falling, was actually going up in value, 7.37%. Excuse me, with a really big sample size. Again, it's all just depends on the beginning and ending data point, but what you've got to look at is the 73 sales in between the two data points, because that's very relevant. If we look at the last 3 months, the card's moving, fellas. I don't know what else to say. I know it's a high pop card. I know the pendulum swung and the guillotine dropped and the card took a massive punch in the nether region over the last 1 year. But the PSA 9, to me, with 33 sales over the last 3 months, it looks to me to be moving up. The last sale was $24,000. It might have been a super clean copy. The sale before that was $19,400. So again, remember, people are still, especially for PSA 9s, because the next step is PSA 10, which is a huge six-figure card, 220 plus thousand. On a PSA 9, people are going to buy the card, not the grade. And so not all 9s are the same, and there's going to be a huge variation, anywhere from 27 all the way down to 16. So again, one card doesn't speak for the entire card, and what that card and that grade's doing. But $18,600 last night is obviously down from the last sale, but it's about $800 less than the sale before that. So again, it just depends on the card. I don't think it was a great 9 copy, but again, it is what it is. Let me know in the comments what you think about it and what that card's doing. That PSA 9 Jordan's kind of the next most achievable Jordan 86 Fleer, right? I know Star's getting all the attention now, so despite that, the Jordan 86 Fleer, it looks to be moving in the right direction, or at least stabilizing. Next to it, we've got a super, super, super rare card. I am not an expert on this card. It's the Upper Deck Superpowers Quantum Gold. It's an intricately die-cut card. To get a PSA 10 is unheard of. That's why it's a pop 2. It's only serial numbered to 50. I don't think this pop's ever going to change. 15,600, and I know the culprit on this one. This was Naz, the Candyman. If you're on Instagram, congrats on the pickup. I know you were super happy to pick this one up, and it sounds like it went through a bidding war, obviously, if the card got to 15,600. Next, we have a LeBron Black Refractor BGS 7.5. So this card's a little beat up, not the greatest grade, but nevertheless, it's a serial numbered LeBron parallel of his flagship Topps Chrome rookie card. 15,600 for that one. Next to it, we've got a Giannis PSA 10 Prism Green color match, of course. This card in the silver being Giannis's obviously most attainable popular parallels from that set. Obviously the gold and then the blacks would be the biggest cards, but the green and the silver and the orange is a huge card as well, right? But the green and the silver are somewhat obtainable by mere mortals. So let's look it up. The last two sales for this PSA 10 over the last 6 months have been 18 and 12. This card last night goes for 14.4, so that's a riser. And guys, pay very close attention. I didn't handpick any of these. Well, I handpicked them, but I didn't know what the card did up or down when I chose to look it up in Card Ladder. I can't look up 96 cards in Card Ladder, or let alone 1,700. But pay close attention, because I think we're starting to see some price movements up. I've been having fun doing this show, and most of the time I'm telling you guys bad news and that cards are going down. Well, good news if you're a buyer, but I'm starting to see a potential uptick in some cards that have been on the downtick over the past 9 to 12 months. So y'all pay close attention. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you're starting to see the kind of market on basketball starting to turn a little bit, and obviously we can check out the Card Ladder indexes if we want to know a little bit more about that, and different players are going to do different things. But here's an autograph Bill Russell. Didn't look that up because it's a pretty rare card. PSA 3, but autograph right in the middle. 13,200. Next to it, we've got a black refractor Lebron XRC. This is his 2002 finest refractor. Of course, in pristine black label condition. I've got that one pulled up, I think. Yeah, there's actually, where are we? Yeah, all I've got to the BGS 10 regular. That one sold. The last BGS 10 is a Pop 2. That sold for $66.53 in 2018. Card Ladder guesses that the BGS 10 non-black label is a $65,000 card. Again, that's been a long time and it's a low confidence meter. Nevertheless, this is not a refractor, so I just looked up the wrong card. Let's go back. Sorry, dumb Cajun. Yep, I'm looking up the wrong card. Sorry. I want to look this up for you guys. Let's do this. Let's kill the refractor in here, and let's put LeBron, and let's look up BGS 10 black label. How about that? How about we actually look up the card that I pulled up and see if we can find anything. Nothing in Card Ladder, obviously. Here we go. The last one that sold was $20,000 in 2021. Card Ladder would estimate the card's about $22,639 today. Deals to be had, fellas. I think it's a great time to buy LeBron. I don't ever tell people what to buy, but I will tell you a lot of good things on the horizon for this guy. That's a black label, which is a pretty rare card. I don't have the pop report pulled up, but I can't imagine there's very many of those cards out there. Anyway, so that's the base, not the refractor. But 11,700 there. A patch auto LeBron 8.511.4. Let's look up the Jordan BGS 9. We looked up the PSA 9. We saw that dipped a little bit. Let's look up the BGS 9 and what that card's done. So that card's actually down over the last 3 months pretty significantly, whereas we saw the PSA 9 was actually running up over the last few months. But look at the BGS 9 over the last month. And this is the kind of stuff I'm seeing. And so you guys tell me what you think. I'm not a freaking macroeconomist here, but I mean, I know green and red, and I know how to look at a chart. And if it's going up and to the right, that's good. And if it's going down and to the right, that's usually not good, unless you're looking to buy it on the dip, which I am on some of these. But last two sold 12.5 and 12.5. This one last night sells at 9,600. Is part of that because it doesn't have any subgrades on the front. They're on the back, and it's just a half grade below a quad 9. I'll be honest with you, I don't like buying cards that don't have the BGS subgrades on the front. I know that sounds weird because no PSA cards have subgrades, and you guys know how much I like to collect PSA cards, but when it's a BGS card, I'm just accustomed to seeing those subgrades on the front. And so this one doesn't have the subgrades. Did it hurt the card? It looks honestly to be about the same as the card that we looked at for the PSA 9, maybe some whitening down here at the bottom. I don't know. Again, comment below, let me know what you think. But that BGS 9 card has been on an uptick lately, and then this is a huge dip last night. 9,300 was the lowest of the last 11 sales, and this was barely over that, 9,600. Next to it, we've got a refractor. So this is the refractor, right? That was the black label base. This is the 9.5 refractor, selling for almost the same price. The refractor sells for a little bit less. It's serial numbered to 250, sold for 9,300 last night. I made a run at this card. I don't have this pre-rookie card or this white suit XRC. I did look it up. That is a BGS 10, but that's not what sold last night. There we go. So there's the BGS 9.5 refractor. That card has been on a death march, right? I've been saying, guys, LeBron cards are dipping. They're dipping. They're dipping. They're dipping. In my opinion, too much. Did he have a did his team have a terrible season? Yes. Did they make the playoffs? No. Did he sit out the last few games that caused him to miss the playoffs? Yes. Is there always drama surrounding LeBron? Yes. But did he lead the league in scoring and just not play enough games to qualify? Yes. And is he 50 years old? Yes. And who does that, right? So he's special. He's unique. A lot of good stuff coming up. I'm not going to hype him anymore. 69, 35, 78, 65, 98. Last night this goes for, yes, you read that right. It's a mixed gem that goes for 9,300. So that is a massive jump forward. That is a huge jump forward to the highest price this card sold for in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sales. So highest price out of the last 8 sales. We got a Jordan Platinum Medallion BGS 9.5. That's a tough card to gem right there. Serial numbered to 25. Good looking card. Just great looking card. Pop 4, $9,300. LeBron Color Blast goes for $9,300. I mean, no offense, I love Color Blast. It's one of my favorite ultra modern case hit inserts. This is a good looking card. It's a great looking card, but there is no way in hell that card right there, which is pop 10, should be worth the same as this card right here for the greatest that ever did it. That's just my opinion, and you guys know how highly I think of LeBron and how much I like Color Blast, to be quite honest with you. Next to it, we got a hand serial numbered to 50 Upper Deck MJ Living Legend autograph with kind of a weak autograph. It's PSA 6. $9,000 there. There's very few of those out there in the wild, and so to pick one up is a big pickup regardless of grade. That's a thing where you just kind of put the artifact in your collection. Don't worry about the grade. We've seen a bunch of these been selling lately, which is hard to believe because they're only serial numbered to $4.99. Diamond cutting at the top is always an issue, and centering for these cards, very difficult to find them not diamond cut and centered. This one goes for $8,700 and 8.5. I've got it pulled up. That's a huge drop, right? So it was $8,100, $9,700. This one's $8,700. So right in the middle of the last two or the last three, but below the average for sure. This card over the last 6 months is down 15%. Over the last 3 months, it's still down. So 8,700 would be about, like I said, in between these last two data points. So kind of right in the middle, but that card's on the downtick. A LeBron MVP. This one's serial number to 25, and it's little print, old school printer serial numbered up here at the top of 25. It's an 8.5, 8,400. A BGS 10 Bradley Beal Gold Prism rookie goes for 8,400. I'm not an expert on Bradley Beal cards, but this has got to be one of his 3 or 4 best cards in existence. In a BGS 10 condition, gold label, gold card, pristine. I mean, it might be the best Bradley Beal card in the world. I don't know. Somebody who collects Bradley Beal, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe there's some crazy one of one or logo man rookie or something like that. But my understanding is the year 2012 sucks when it comes to variety of rookie cards. And so I would guess a BGS 10 gold Beal is arguably the greatest Beal card in existence. Maybe I'm wrong. Somebody let me know. I'm uneducated. That's just my presupposition. Steph Curry. Patch Auto 8.5, 8,100. A Color Blast Doncic 8,100. So the same set as the LeBron. The LeBron was a Gem Plus. The Doncic is a Gem Plus. 9,300 for LeBron, 8,100 for Doncic. Almost the exact same pop. So LeBron and Doncic selling for the same price point right there on the same exact card, same exact grade. John Morant White Sparkle PSA 9, way off center. I'm surprised it even got a 9. That sucker is way off center. Glaringly off center. 7,800 for that one. A BGS 10 Refractor Wade. Let's look this one up. It sold for 6,900 last night. There's the last one right there. 7,806. Card Ladder thinks the value will have gone down from there. That was from June, 7,806. So this one goes for, what did we say, 6,900? Yeah, so a little bit of a drop there for the Wade market. Again, Wade cards are unpredictable. I mean, it was 4,200 just a couple months ago, 5,600. So maybe this one was just an extreme example of a beautiful, perfect BGS 10. But last night's card drops a little bit down to 6,900. An 8.5 Jordan, 6,300. A Pulsar Gold Kobe Bryant from 2014. That's one of the most popular Prism, years. And Pulsar sells for a little bit less than True Gold. Well, quite a bit less than True Gold, but nevertheless, it's still in the serial number to 10. That card goes for $6,300. A Galactic LeBron from 2017, $6,300. A Doncic Immaculate. One of my favorite RPAs is Immaculate. I just love the way the autographs look on the acetate surface on card. I wish the patch window was a little bit bigger on these cards, but two color patch there. The card's it's true RPA, $6,000 for a PSA 8. A Jordan 8 sells for $5,400. A LeBron Auto 9.510 minimum gem, $5,400. Another Jordan, guys, we're seeing so many Jordan fleered because there's so many out there. This one's got a PWCC A sticker, which puts it in the top 30%. I'll be honest, that does not look any different than the PSA 9 that sold. I am not a grading expert, but, you know, it just doesn't look that much different than the PSA 9 that we looked at up on the first or second row. I just don't get it. 1998 Topps Chrome Preview Refractor, BGS 8.5. I believe I have this card pulled up. There it is. So this card is very rare. It is a Pop 12 and 8.5. It's just not many of these made. It's very tough to come by. So I've got all-time sales pulled up. And guess what? Since 2017, it's only sold 3 times. And look at what happened. 511, 850, $3,100 essentially in 2020. So Card Ladder thought this was maybe a 75.80 card last night. It sells for 52.80. So a big jump, almost double, well, not quite double, but a significant jump over the last sale, but not quite to what Card Ladder was thinking, tying it to the Jordan Index. But 52.80 is a record sale for this card and this grade. The coloring looks really good to me. I'm not an expert on this card. I know it's super rare. Right next to it, we've got the EuroLeague Doncic, kind of a pre-rookie card, patterned rainbow, wearing his Real Madrid jersey. Again, I think he was like 9 years old in this picture when he started playing pro basketball. Just over $5,000. Let's see if we can pull it up. We've got it here on Card Ladder. Yeah, so the last one was sold at $6,000 right here. This is the lowest sale for this card out of the last 4 sales. Lowest sale in the last 6 months. Let's see where this card's been, because I'm always curious about that. So the card's been as high as, oh my dear, this person's not coming back in the hobby. $25,000. It sells for 1/5 of that last night. $5,000. A Jordan, really cool, gigantic turquoise napkin, or as the people in South Louisiana sometimes pronounce it, turquoise. Yes, you heard me right. $4,920 for that Pop 1 from Exquisite Collection napkin turquoise patch. Another 2009 Exquisite Jordan jerseys. This card's serial number to 25. Those are really good looking cards, right? Even the Jordan, Exquisite Collection base and base patch cards are just really good looking cards. That one goes for $49.20 and an 8.5 slab. A nice looking PSA 9 gold noir autograph for Doncic from his rookie year. Sells for $49.20. This is a card, I don't know what I was doing. I was asleep at the wheel. This is a card that needs to be in my collection. I'm a huge Giannis collector. I know I focus primarily on Prism and Prism Parallel rookies in BGS 9.5. I tried to pick one of these up at the National, but I think it was a Gem Plus, and the guy just wouldn't budge. He was like at 6,000 or something like that, and I was like, I just passed because I was kind of looking for a patch that had more than one color. But this one goes for $4,800 last night. Let's see what the last one did. Here's the last one, $4,550, $4,050. So this card jumped, okay? So that's a pretty significant jump. 2 times in a row from $4,000 to $4,500 to $4,800. So good sign for Giannis collectors out there. Hopefully I can pick this card up before it breaks that 5,000 mark. If anybody's got one, I'm looking for it. I gotta have it. I just gotta have it. It's like one of his, kind of staple foundational RPAs, right? Some of the other RPAs are crazy expensive, and I'm not chasing any of that stuff, but this is an affordable RPA, and I think it's a beautiful looking card because especially in BGS slabs, because that gold matches the gold all over the card, and the name of the product is Gold Standard. 2019 Immaculate, again, remember, I love this product. This is a Ja Morant PSA 9, $4,800. That's his true RPA from that product. My good friend Frankie Rodriguez picks this card up. This is a 1996 beautiful example of a 9, a little bit OC, right to left, obviously, as you guys can tell. But what you're really looking for on these 96 chrome refractors is no evidence of discoloring, no greening at all. And this one is absolutely crystal clear. There's about the same chance of greening on this card as Alonzo Mourning blocking this shot that Jordan's wrapping around him with his left hand and clearly going to finish. What has this card been doing? Let's see. Let's look at the last 6 months. Again, Pop 90 card, guys. So under a Pop 100, we know the PSA 10 is a bananas card. Pop 7, it's a 25, 50, something, $40, $50,000 card, okay? But the PSA 9 that Frankie was so lucky to pick up, 12, 6, 9, 4, 6,000, 5,000, then it started to jump back up, 6,500. He gets it for, yes, you read this right, 46.80 for this absolutely crystal clear, perfect colored card last night. Congrats to Frankie. That's a fantastic pickup, in my opinion, for any Jordan refractor collector out there, or any Jordan collector generally speaking. Congrats, Frankie. That's a great pickup at that price. Another Galactic LeBron 2017. Didn't we just see one of these? There's only 8 in the world. 46.80. I swear I just saw this. Yeah, it's the exact same card. Is it not? 6,300. Somebody explain that one to me. Whatever. Yikes. That's a big disparity. Congrats to this guy. I'm not so sure about the other one. Checkerboard Doncic PSA 10 46.80. White Sparkle. This looks like that White Sparkle Morant we saw earlier. It's exactly the same centering. Terrible. This one gets the PSA 7 it deserves. 46.80 for Zion. We've got a Jordan 7 that goes for 45.60. I think we just saw a Jordan 7 way earlier for significantly more. That just goes to show you people are buying the card, not the grade. We've got an Atomic Refractor Jordan, very low pop card here, okay? So this is a PSA 8. It's a Pop 8 in a PSA 10 condition. This one goes for 45.60, guys. The Retro Jordan PMG Red from 2011 Fleer. These are also serial numbered to 100 like the original Retros. That BGS 9 copy goes for 45.60. Next to it, we've got this is a Sweet Shot serial number to 2399, but it's hand serial number to 23. Sometimes that gives a little bonus. Some people like that more, some people don't like that, but it's a dual patch auto, really cool card right here, 4440 from the Jordan Wizards years. The true RPA here. So this is a true National Treasures RPA for Donovan Mitchell. It's a 10-9 in SGC. I just don't like SGC slabs on ultra modern cards, and I know maybe some people think I'm crazy, but I would crack this and put it in a BGS slab and hope for a 9.5, a 9.510 maybe. I don't know anything about autograph grading. Maybe there's some streaking issue or whatever. I don't know how they grade autographs. In fact, I wish they didn't grade autographs. If it's got an autograph, it's got an autograph. Let the buyer choose whether or not they think it's a good one or a bad one. I hate the fact that they grade autographs, because if you get an autograph grade of 9, it just drastically diminishes the value of the card. People do not like seeing 9s in their autograph grade category. A Tatum Quad Gem Kaboom 4440, and that is a second-year card right there. A Magic Johnson Fleer PSA 10. Let's look up Magic, right? I'm no longer the owner of this card. Sadly, my card has been sold. One of these dots back here was my sale somewhere back here. The last sale was $4,050. This card sells for $4,320, so a nice little jump there for the 86 Fleer Magic. 43.20 would be so it's just a little bounce back up. It looks like maybe we've hit the floor on that one. If we shorten this to the last month, none have sold in the last month. Last 3 months, it's a flat card, guys. We've decided this is about a $4,300 card. Ultra Stars Kobe Bryant PSA 10 sells last night. That last one sold in April for $3,092. This one last night sells for $4,320. That's a humongous jump forward for the Kobe market. A big time sale right there for that seller, picking up an extra $1,000. That is somewhere between the last 2 price points and higher than 2 out of the last 3 price points. So we're still figuring out where that card belongs. The last 4 sales have been 51, 36, 51, 3,000, and then last night 4,300. So who knows? Maybe 4,500 is the median. On the horizon, gold Steph Curry 43.20. BGS 10 LeBron autofocus autograph card 4,200. Another retro Jordan. This one being the Jambalaya from 2011 Flair Retro 4,080. A Kobe Essential Credentials Future. That one's numbered to 94. Sells for $3,960. Another Kobe autograph next to it, 9510, $3,960. Let's look up this LeBron Pristine. You guys know I'm a big fan of these Pristine cards. I don't think I have this card. Maybe I do. I'm not really sure, to be quite honest with you. I think I have a bunch of base LeBron Pristines, but this is the LeBron Pristine Refractor 10. These were numbered to 1999. So an attainable Refractor LeBron rookie, but yet still serial numbered. Last sold for 3,800, and this was like a very stable card over the last 7 or 8 sales I've noticed. 35, 39, 34, 33, 37, 37, 38. So we're looking for 38 here, 39.60. So again, like I keep saying, it looks like we've kind of approached the LeBron floor. The pendulum has swung back to the point where we might start to see an uptick as the season approaches. If people are excited about the Lakers, they need to do something with Russ and kind of insert a spark in that lineup. If you ask me, there might be a Kyrie trade in the works. I'm just telling you, I'd be shocked if the Nets were okay with that weirdo on their roster leading into the season, and I'd be shocked if LeBron was okay with the Lakers not making any moves. So I think there's something that's going to happen with the Lakers, and there's something that's going to happen with Kyrie, and I wouldn't be surprised if those two teams were involved in a direct or a 3-team trade or something weird like that. A purple Anthony Edwards, fast break prism. Those are numbered to 75, 3,960. And then here's the power of set collecting. I can't stress it enough. We talk about it all the time. Make entire videos about the power of set collecting as an investment tool. The 87 Fleer, right? So the significantly more scarce 87 Fleer, about 1/4 the population, 1/4 the print run, significantly smaller population of PSA 10s. This one is a Wayman Tisdale, who was a great player in his own right for the Kings and the Pacers and a couple other teams. $3,840 there. Also a fantastic musician, like a world-class musician. And then we've got, and interestingly enough, 2 identical subgrades 1996 Z4 Slam Cams. Both of these sell for $3,840. I've got it pulled up. That's a huge jump, guys. That's a huge jump over the last two. $2,800, $3,000, and then 2 in the same auction sell for $3,840. So a big jump there for that Jordan insert from 96 Z4. That's the Slam Cam. Right next to it, we've got a Donovan Mitchell Prism Mojo BGS 9.5. I think I looked this up. Yeah, I did. So the last one sold for $4,920 about 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago. This one sells for $3,840. So I think people are kind of down on Donovan Mitchell. That's a quad gem too, man. That's a nice pickup there, because if he gets announced that he's in a trade, his card's going up. It doesn't even matter as long as he's not traded to Sacramento or Indiana or someplace like that nobody watches. His cards are going up, and I have a feeling the Jazz are going to trade him to a team with a bunch of prospects. So I don't know. I like Donovan Mitchell as a player. I don't think he's that much different than Jason Tatum as a player. It's just he's a victim of circumstance, and Utah being as off the radar as any NBA team, maybe San Antonio or Indiana, teams like that. So if he gets a trade announced, that's going to be a great buy for that buyer, in my opinion. Kobe Atomic PSA 9, 3720. Kobe Auto 9510, 3720. A really rare Booker card from 2015. This is one of his rookies. That's a good-looking card. No patch, but it's an autographed flawless emerald, 3720. Darius Garland makes a first appearance on the top 100 this week, and it won't be the last one. This is a PSA 9 of his Optic True Gold PSA 9 is a Pop 1. There are 4 higher-graded PSA 10s of that gold, which is serial numbered to 10, 3720. Some weird championship patch thing for Jason Tatum here from 2020. Flawless. It's funny, I don't remember him winning a championship, especially not in 2020. I don't know. 3,600. And then my first win of the week, and really the biggest card that I picked up in this PWCC Weekly Auction number 30. I'll talk a little bit more about it on my mail day coming up in the next couple weeks. But this is not just your base 96 metal shredders. This is the 96 metal shredders Precious Metal Parallel, which is sort of a precursor to the 1997 Precious Metal Gems. I posted it on Instagram already. Like the PMGs, it's precious, it is metal, and it is a gem grade, but it is not a PMG. So this is a little known, kind of off the radar parallel of the 1996 Metal Shredders card featuring the GOAT, Michael Jordan. $34.80. I was very happy with the price. Super happy with the price. The last 2 sold for $39.60 and $4,000. Those are the only 2 cards that have sold since 2018. So that gives you some idea of how rare this card is in gem condition. $39.60, $4,000, and I picked it up for a nice, cool $34.80 last night. Out the door, very happy. It's already in my vault. I've already got high def images. That's one of the beautiful things about having a PWCC vault and buying a card from a PWCC fixed marketplace, weekly auction, or premier auction is that the card, once you hit that pay button and you pay for it, which I did with my account funds, it's instantaneously in your vault and you've got access to it. So you don't have to wait for your mail days, and you don't have to worry about the card being delivered and things like that. So just a nice little perk being a PWCC vault holder. Next to it, we got a Kobe Thunder and Lightning BGS 9.5. That's a very rare card. Jordan collectors know how tough it is to grade these cards in gym condition, BGS or PSA. It's crazy, crazy tough. Very condition sensitive, just like the Meltdown cards. This one goes for $34.80. A Lava Revolution. I don't even know what that's number 2. Number to 10. Wow. Okay, so Lava's like the gold for Revolution. I gotta believe is that not more rare than Galactic? I know Galactics are case hits, but somebody who's an expert on Revolution, first of all, I love the product, but somebody who's an expert on Revolution, let me know if you think that Galactics are a higher print run than Lava. I can't imagine they're lower than 10 Galactics, but maybe I'm wrong. But this is a Pop 1. And $34.80 for that card. Hopefully he has a bounce back year. It'd be great for the city of New Orleans, the great state of Louisiana. It'd be great for the NBA, and I think it would be great for the hobby. Just so those guys who have taken a bath on his cards thus far can at least get out from under them. It's going to be hard to make money on them because once he gets back to those price levels that he had before he sat the whole season out, I think a lot of people are going to list their stuff. And when there's an oversupply, it's, despite the fact that demand's going to go up, when the supply floods the market, it's going to be really hard to achieve higher prices, in my opinion. But it'd be nice for people to get some of their money back and get out from under him if they choose to in the short term. And all of those of you who believe in him long term, don't listen to the people who say, he's Greg Oden, he's Sam Bowie and all that crap. Just let the guy play, man. Maybe the guy gets healthy. Everybody said the same thing about Joel Embiid, and now he's a multiple All-NBA player, multiple All-Star, franchise player, MVP candidate, and a very collectible player. So just let the guy play, man. I don't think anybody in here is a doctor, and I know none of these would-be doctors can see the future. So I hope for the best for Zion, and hopefully he gets healthy, and the Pelicans are going to be a really exciting team to watch this year. Super great eye appeal 4.5, and I tend to agree. Damn. Some whiting on the all four corners, but man, the centering is pretty damn good for a 4.5, 3360. Kobe Bryant Platinum Portraits, BGS 8, 3360. Tie-dye Trae Young. This is a 2019 Color Blast Giannis 9.5. I think we looked at the Doncic and the Lebron, and they were almost triple the value of this card and almost the exact same pop. That surprises me. Triple? I don't know about that. Why would Doncic be triple what Giannis is? It's not a rookie for Doncic either. Skybox Z-Force. This is a big men on course. This is a big boy card here for Michael Jordan collectors. I'm lucky enough to own it in the PSA 10 condition. Again, that's Hakeem's arm right there, not Kevin Willis. That's Hakeem. 3240. Kevin Willis's arm would take up the whole screen. He had some of the greatest arms in the history of NBA basketball. Very jealous of Kevin Willis's biceps, despite the fact that his arms were T-Rex-like. That's probably why he shot a lot of jump hooks, because he couldn't shoot a jump shot. He'd get that jump packed. 3240 for this PSA 9 Jordan. Do I have it pulled up? There's the Giannis, right? The Giannis card sold for a discount right there. There's the Jordan. The last sold, this card's been on a downward trend over the last 6 months. Good Lord, down 35% for a super rare low pop card. Last one sold for $28.74. This one goes for $32.40. So somebody who saw that chart, whether they saw it on Card Ladder, Alt, Market Movers, or some other data pricing platform, and somebody made the decision to run this thing up to $32.40, and I applaud them, because I think that's a pretty meaningful Big Men on Court card, right? That's the second year of Big Men on Court. Everybody is familiar with the die cut year, 96 die cuts. And that's the 97. So Colin Sexton somehow appears on the top 100 cards. Someone decided that $3,240 was not too much money to pay for Colin Sexton, despite all the uncertainty surrounding him. Again, but for the injury, it seems like he would have been in the backcourt with Darius Garland up in Cleveland, and I guess that he probably had something to do with them moving Kevin Porter Jr. to Houston. That and Kevin Porter Jr. threw a bunch of chicken McNuggets at his coach and threw a tantrum. Anyway, Colin Sexton, $32.40. That seems like a lot of money for Colin Sexton, but at the same time, this seems like a lot of money for a John Lucas 1987 card, where Man, he's really old. He looks like the dude on Westworld there. I don't know the guy's name, but that actor that's in Westworld. $3,000 for that John Lucas PSA 10. Again, the power of set collecting. There you go, fellas. And here's a card that I want to talk a little bit about. So this is a CSG 10 Moses Malone. It sold for $2,880. I just want to remind the people and the subscribers and the viewers of this, this episode that we're doing here. This exact same card in PSA 10 sold for $102,000 within the last 12 months. Yes, you heard me right. $102,000. If you don't think the label matters, do your research. That is an insane disparity. $2,880 for the CSG 10. The PSA, in fact, I think sold two in the same auction for $102 and $96 or something like that. Go check it out. The Doncic Panini Chronicles Gold Standard, BGS 9.5, cool little patch auto, little patch window, and it's a napkin patch, $28.80. The Doncic Prism autograph, this is his true autograph, not the sensational signatures. That's his rookie signatures. Let's look that card up. Where is it? It's the last card we'll look up. This card, dip, and then it looks like boom, boom, boom. It's starting to run back up. 3,100 was the last one. Does this go over or under? It goes under. So back to 28.80. There's still a play to be made on Doncic cards. You know, part of me just worries there's so many different options for players in 2018 and beyond. There's just so many options. It's just why I'm not super heavy in any of the more notable players. You know, I'm deep into Simons. I'm deep into Kevin Porter. I'm sitting really, really good on some Darius Garlands, a bunch of which I sold down at a New Orleans show this weekend. I did really well on those, but like, again, those guys' price points were not like Doncic, what they got to. So it just worries me. There's so many options to choose from out there. You know, it wasn't the same in 2017, but really 2016 and all the way down to 2012. You know, that Prism product has just changed so much, just too much Panini, too much. Our first evidence of sealed wax. This is a first off the line with the Panini wrap still around it for impeccable basketball. It's a hobby box, not a case of box, $28.80. This is a Kobe Bryant precious metal. So just like the Michael Jordan 96 precious metal that I showed you, this is the Kobe Bryant, but the difference is this is Kobe Bryant's rookie card. So this is a BGS 9 copy and really big card. $27.60 seems cheap for that card. That's a very rare card right there. I don't think I looked that up. No, that was the last one I looked up was a Doncic. So Golden Touch Jordan, $27.60 and an 8.5. A Kobe jersey, $27.60 from 98 Upper Deck. I love these cards for all the players, all the GOATs. Jordan Flashback Carolina Masters thingies, $27.60. Doncic Blue Color Match Mosaic. This is back before Mosaic was a standalone product, so it was Panini Prism Mosaic, which, to be honest with you, I just thought was really ugly. But relatively rare, certainly more rare than Panini Prism. $27.60 for that color match. A John Morant color match, PSA 9 contenders. Again, a million variations of that card. $27.60. That's number 99. Kaboom, Doncic 10, $27.60. Another Darius Garland here, $27.60 for his 2020 exquisite tribute card. So it's kind of like a throwback tribute to the 2009 year. This is numbered to 99. It's in minimum gem condition. $27.60 for a Darius Garland card. His cards are starting to mean something, guys. Atomic Die Cut Kobe, $25.20. And then the Giannis PSA 10 Crusade Autograph Rookie, $25.20. I don't have that one in my collection either. That's probably a pretty good price. I did not look that up, but I like that price. Dual patch autograph from Kevin Durant. A Tiger Stripe Garland. Here's some more Garland. $25.20 and a PSA 10 for a Tiger Stripe. Wow, that's a big number right there. Here's a card that I really like, man. I love the look of this card. This is the Optic Jaylen Brown Green Color Match PSA 10 Pop 1 serial number to 5. That is a humongous Jaylen Brown card. Really good looking card. Love it. 2310. I love seeing other people out there like me who collect and invest in Jaylen Brown. I like that card a lot. I've got I've got one colored and one, hollow. So I like that card a lot, even though it is a sticker auto. Blue Prism, number to 199, Trae Young, PSA 10, 2310. This is the first edition LeBron, PSA 9, 2280. This is we just looked at a Kaboom. So the 2020 Crown Royale Doncic 10 is $27.60. The 2018 Kaboom, Panini Kaboom Giannis is $22.80. So again, Doncic outselling Giannis. 2 MVPs. I don't know what else to say. And then an autograph, patch autograph, flawless Magic Johnson, PSA 9/10 autograph, pop 1, none higher, $22.50 for that really cool looking card there. So that's our top 100, fellas. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully I didn't talk too much. I'm trying to find that sweet spot of showing about 15 to 18, 15 to 20 cards, something like that. Again, just a flashback to Murderer's Row. We got our 4 across the top. It's LeBron, it's Morant, it's Jordan, it's Jordan. And then row 2 is LeBron and Giannis and Bill Russell and LeBron. So heavy LeBron this year. This week, and some more LeBron on the next page with Jordan. So the usual suspects, but that's it for weekly auction number 30, guys. Stay tuned. Next Monday, I'll have weekly auction number 31 for you. I appreciate, as always, all the people that have watched. I don't take any of you guys for granted. You could watch anything. If you're still watching right now and you're listening to this exit message, then I especially appreciate you because you've kind of probably been with me from the beginning. So I'll keep pumping out the content. You guys keep watching and hitting the like button if you don't mind. The like button really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Not that I'm really not doing anything to get paid or get money out of this thing, but I do like the fact that I kind of watch my subscribers go up, and that's just kind of nice reinforcement along with the positive and kind messages that I get from so many of you guys on Instagram. I can't thank you guys enough that have reached out to me. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting, stay positive, and peace.